Hello and welcome. My name is Stephen Wilson and you are about to join me on a fantastic journey. The date is April 20th, 420. The camera I will be using on this journey is the Sony HDV Handycam. Yes, there he is. Ooh, look at that body. Look at that camera. I will miss it, but this little feller is good too. As you can see, we've got plenty of tapes for the journey.
The story you're about to witness is an epic coming-of-age tale. It is a story of wonder, of mystery, of far-off lands, and of a boy becoming a man.
For all that hardcore barracuda hunting I will be doing.
But my friends, all great adventures must begin somewhere, and this one began with a haircut.
So right now it is 2:23. I just got done with senior prom. My flight for New York leaves at 6 o'clock a.m., which means I have to be out of here in about 2 hours. As you can see, I've made myself a little list of what I need to do. So yeah, basically that's what I'm gonna probably spend the next 2 hours doing, and we'll get no sleep tonight, and hopefully I'll get some sleep on the plane. See you in New York.
Where is my mind? Where is my mind? Where is my mind?
I am now in New York City, traveling with 3 other fellow art students. World's smallest hotel room you've ever seen. The beds are about a foot off the ground. Got a nice view looking out at some alley. We are now perusing down Times Square.
Allow me to clarify why I was in New York. I was in New York because earlier this year I received an award for my amazing talents in filmmaking and my super awesomeness, which then qualified me to go to this event in New York in which 30 of us talented young artists would put on a show for the grand opening of the Baryshnikov Center. So the first few days were spent rehearsing. Of course, being a filmmaker, my work for the show was already done, and all I had to do was sit back and watch the others sweat to get their acts together.
Hello again. I just got done with another magnificent day in New York. We checked out the MoMA and did some rehearsal for tonight's performance. As you can see, I'm getting ready to go. I don't have to perform, of course. I just get to sit and watch.
I had been excited when I was told that my movie Morning Rhythm would be opening the show, but it really blew me away when I saw that a dance involving all the dancers had been choreographed to it. The rest of the show saw some amazing performances.
I look after the house for them, and I go home at 1 o'clock on Wednesday. Only I've got a nice plate of sardines to put my feet up with. It seems I met you when my love had gone away now.
And of course, what better way to finish the whole thing off than with a little noodles on my back? Oh, did I mention that after the show we went to the top floor for a pretty awesome after party? So that pretty much concluded my stay in New York. The next day, I met up with my mom and little brother, the people with whom I would be traveling with for the next 3 weeks, and we spent half of the day looking around New York City for a bit.
Oh my god.
And from there, we got on the plane, transferred in Amsterdam, and headed to our first foreign destination, Kilimanjaro, Tanzania.
Alright, so here we are in Africa. The local time is 10 o'clock. So we arrived.
I wasn't quite sure what to make of the place at
We had
first.
some very weird first impressions. We met our tour guide, his name was Joseph, and we got in a Range Rover and drove about an hour to our hotel. And the whole drive was just bizarre. It was this long and desolate road. There were just people randomly walking alongside of the road. We couldn't see anything, so I still don't even know what anything looks like.
I guess you could say I was wondering a little bit what we had gotten ourselves into.
Mosquito nets on all of them. Some moths hanging out up there. There's a big one. We're gonna depart tomorrow at around 8 o'clock for our safari. I guess I'll give you a live update tomorrow.
But as I had hoped, the next day things started looking better.
Good morning, class. I have been awake for the last 4 hours or so because I got a pretty good night's sleep on the plane ride here. It was much better than other 8-hour plane ride experiences I've had. So, yeah, we're about to go get some breakfast and have a safari. Come along.
The first day of safari consisted of a lot of driving through vast green areas to get to the Ngorongoro crater. Along the way, we passed through a few towns, saw some Maasai villages, and passed several Maasai tribesmen walking alongside the road.
Whoa.
When we arrived at the Ngorongoro crater, for some reason I couldn't get the Lion King theme song out of my head. So, with that said, bear with me.